Foodies and Spice. Now they for kitchen, water done they for fire. Oh boy, to see them done they for pots, they boy together. My belly done the sweet plus everybody they together. Foodies and Spice. Foodies and Spice. Foodies and Spice. Foodies and Spice.
Hello everybody! Welcome to another wonderful episode of Foodies and Spice. My name is Gina and today on the show I am making something very delicious again. Anytime you want to make meat sauce or bolognese sauce, the first thing that comes to your head is beef. Why always beef? But sometimes some people use chicken to make the meat sauce. Have you tried ram? Have you tried goat? Now go call your friends, family and everybody and let me show you something delicious again today. Welcome back. So amongst our recipes today, of course, we'll have our Malta Guinness mocktail using something very nice, something I've been craving for so long that my friend brought to me from Katsina. Now, you're going to see how she's our guest today. So I have ram meat, pepper, onions, carrots, garlic, ginger, thyme, garlic powder, ginger powder, onion powder as well, curry powder, seasoning, salt, parsley, any other thing I'm using, I would let you know. So first things first, we're going to start with mincing our ram meat. So first things first, I'm going to pop my meat into the food processor. This is leftover ram meat from the festive season. So I'm going to pop in my pepper to taste, yeah? And I'm also going to be using about 3 bulbs of onions. And I've got my oregano from my garden and into my processor it goes. The aroma coming from here is already smelling like it's cooked and it's done. Beautiful, the onions and the pepper, but no, it's not. Now it's going to go into another beautiful combination of spices in that oil. I'm going to add some oil to the pot. I'm going to add some ginger and garlic for them to infuse. 1 bay leaf and just a pinch of thyme. Now, this sauce is going to be very aromatic and tasty. Just allow it to infuse, not burn. Then we'll add the meat. Don't forget that I have most of my ingredients in here: the meat, the onions, the pepper, and oregano from my garden. I always remind you it's from my garden because you have to go and plant something. You can plant in your pots. You can just build a small area that you can plant in your sack. All right, so I must tell you that you should cook this on medium heat or low heat. Reason is you really want this to cook through. Yeah, 1, you want it to bring out that juice, not to quickly start burning. You want it to bring out. See, I didn't add any water. See, it has come out with its water. You want it to bring out that meat juice. So if you put it on very high heat, it will just dry up immediately and probably start browning. But no, that's not what we want. We want it to bring out that juice, absorb the seasoning and spices. At this point, I'll be adding some salt. If it's clumping up, break it up. But even if you don't break everything, it's still okay, but just break it up like this. Okay, so we will allow it to cook for about 2 more minutes before we add the tomato mix. I'm going to put some water in my pot. I'll add some salt, oil, then allow it to come to a boil.
No matter how you celebrate, spread the goodness with Malta Guinness.
Once you realize that the oil is beginning to come to the top, like this, you add your tomato mix. This should cook for about 4 to 5 minutes on low heat. Then cover to cook. 4-5 minutes, we'll be back, we'll add the other veggies. Okay, so time to add my veggies. This looks good. All right, I'll go in with my green peas first. You can just add it sparingly because I have 2 types of green peas today. I'm going to be more generous with the carrots. I'll leave some for my kids' school lunch. Yep. And I'm gonna stir on that. Now, if you have any meat stock, this is a good time to add it, but I do not have meat stock, so I'm going to be adding some water and seasoning. I'll add the seasoning first. So I'm going to be adding some water to this. This is so beautiful. Very beautiful. Like very, very young. Very, very young. I don't cook again. This looks very pretty. So like I said, not just for your pasta, you can go for your rice, you can go for your yam, you can go for your beans. I mean, this thing is good. Very good. Very, very good. I love. So cover it. I think I should add a little bit more water. And cover it. Let all of them understand each other well. Okay, so water is boiled now. You don't need to do potok, 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 potok. Once you don't need to do potok, potok, that means it's time for you to throw in your pasta. The reason why you get very bad pasta is because water never boils. You don't throw pasta inside. You go break pasta. Pasta will come soggy. You will come overcook am. Not be so. If you have been following me since, you should know how to cook a perfect pasta. Salt your water, add some oil, bring it to a boil, add the pasta without breaking it. Now take a tongue or a spoon or whatever you have and just stir down the pasta. As water they touch them, it go dey hot, it go dey go inside. So you don't need to break them. If you say, it's too big past my pot, no. As the water dey hot, you just dey turn am like this, it go dey go inside. For those who do not understand Pidgin English, what I'm saying is that as you stir on it or you swirl gently and the hot water touches the pasta, it begins to go down. And that way, you do not need to break your pasta or complain that your pasta is more than your pot. So that's it. You can do that swirl 2-3 more times. Your pasta take max 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. You've gotten to al dente and you are good. Okay, so my sauce is here. I hope so I never to put plenty water. But nevertheless, I'm going to be adding some more things. Like my egg. Now this is just to make it look beautiful. You may not have to add egg because it's already meat, but for garnishing, and for those who like extras, I've got 4 eggs in there. I'm just going to add a little bit of carrots again to freshen it up and some parsley. Now cover to simmer down 2 minutes and we are good. Now, and I will go sieve it. You run it on some water to cool it down so it stops cooking. Welcome to Banter and Bites, and it's another day in the new year. I've got Chef Maah here with me and Abby from Abby's Cookhouse. You're welcome to Banter and Bites.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Do you think it's okay to keep to a New Year resolution when it comes to portion control with food, what you're going to eat, how you will eat it, or you just believe that life should be lived guilt-free?
Personally, I would say it depends on the goal that you have already set for yourself. If you are focusing on, let's say you have a particular goal that you want to achieve by 2025, so I mean, like, you should focus more on the portion control, especially if you are looking into like losing some weight, eating healthy. So your life shouldn't be really guilt-free. You shouldn't be eating anything or whatever. So whatever thing that you find your way. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, so what's your favorite food?
I love rice, so in whatever way that it comes. I love rice, I love pepper chicken with salad.
Okay, so for example, it's the new year and you are working on your new year resolution for portion control. And peradventure, you went to visit a friend and they served the food. You guys ate masa and mian. So by the time you get home, you realize that they have made correct pepper chicken in the house. When you eat it, how would you do that?
Sometimes I really do get carried away and I eat a lot. I mean, I hardly control myself whenever I find myself around food. I don't eat too much food, but then I eat in small portion, in batches, but I don't know if that will add up and be like
add up.
Like, do you get my point?
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot when I am at home, but then whenever I'm outside, I try to eat from every angle. I eat a lot without control.
Yeah.
So
I think it's something with us food bloggers. Like, people invite me to a wedding party or a party and they feel like, oh, because she cooks, because she's Junior Hikodi Jojo, she's going to just eat anything that passes me. Like, this must not go. And I know they'll be looking like, does this girl like food? Like, no, it's not like I'm eating it because I am hungry. I'm eating it because I want to feel the taste and texture of everything. I want to just know, okay, how did this person do this thing? What did they add? So it's really not me being hungry. Sometimes when I make videos and I show 13 things I ate at a wedding ceremony, and everyone like, how did you eat all that? Hey, I actually did eat all that. I did. But I didn't eat it because I'm hungry or I want to know. I ate it so that I can get texture, taste, and feel of it. So Abby, tell us.
I think for me, portion control. Well, I really enjoy food. I really enjoy food and trying food. So like a lot of times when I'm eating food, like people eat food to survive. I eat food it's like something I actually enjoy, right? I enjoy, like you said, texture, taste, flavor, exploring new flavor and all of that. So for me, like, portion control is very key. I tend to want to try out a lot of things, but I just make sure I'm not going overboard, right? So I'm controlling the quantity I'm trying to say. For example, if I had to go to a restaurant with my friends, I could possibly just have a taste of everybody's food as opposed to eating, ordering a lot and eating it all by myself, right? So just making sure I control my portions. Even for when I cook for myself or when I record and cook, I like to taste everything, but still in portions. The thing I struggle with though is snacking. I love to snack.
So what we are taking away from here now is we can have a New Year resolution of portion control and stick with it instead of just eating and living life guilt-free.
Yes.
Is that what you guys are saying?
Well,
So because we have said we are going to portion control, after it's in our house, we now go outside and we see something, we shouldn't put it in our mouth. Are we sticking with that?
I would taste.
We would taste. Yeah, I mean, tasting is not eating the whole meal.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
but
we
it's
are just
adding up in the
tasting.
calories.
We are not eating the whole portion.
But it's adding up. Alright guys, so this is where we are throwing the question back to you.
Yeah.
Are you portion controlling this new year as a new year resolution, or are you living life guilt-free? Let us know in the comment section. Cheers guys, thank you for coming to the podcast today. Love you all so much, and let's hear from you in the comment section. Okay, so for our mocktail today, I'm making a creamy guava Malta drink. Now for the creamy guava Malta drink, if you follow me online, you see that I posted a guava that my friend brought from Katsina. She's going to be our guest today. She's a fellow food blogger and an amazing Arewa foodie. So I've got my guava here. I've got the Malta Guinness in a bottle, a Malta Guinness in a can, and also I told you there are two ways to make Gina's mocktails. Is either you are putting the Malta Guinness straight, or you would freeze it in a mold. And to freeze it in a mold, it's simple. Just take your Malta Guinness, pour it in any mold of your choice, then freeze it overnight or as long as it gets frozen. So anytime you want to use it, you just pop it into your cups or glasses, top it up with whatever other thing we are using to pair it, or you top it up with more Malta Guinness and enjoy. But today we are doing it with just ice, not the Malta Guinness in a mold. Syrups these days are getting really expensive. Everything is getting expensive, so it's not just syrups. When you walk into a wine shop or a drink shop and you try to pick one type of syrup or the other, long thing. So making syrup is just water, sugar, probably sometimes they're adding honey or any other sweetener. So if you are making some sort of fruit syrup, maybe some extracts from that fruit. So I'm making a simple syrup today, which I've been making here before, and I'm just adding sugar. The guava I have today is a bit tart. It's sweet, but a bit tart. So adding syrups, especially when you make mocktails, kind of elevates the taste. So it's just basically sugar, or if you have a sweet fruit, that fruit cooked down like a jam to make syrup. I'm going to add my guava to it now. I juiced this guava. So I've asked the editor to put an insert of the juicing video for you to see. So I got that much guava from Chef Maah, and I decided to make a juice out of it, but it came out very, very creamy. So I've saved enough to do a whole lot of things this period. So I'll allow this cook down for the syrup. To be honest, I have just been here licking this guava syrup. I've not tasted anything as tasty as this in a long time in terms of sweet. Like the taste is so nice. So you can continue to cook it down until it's very syrupy. If you are not pressed for time, you can continue to cook till it becomes like a syrup. But I'm pressed for time. Remember to just remove some of this foam while it's cooking. Remember the way I taught you how to make jams and syrups and compotes, exactly. So just for it to be clean, you get it off. And because I need my guests to go do other things, I'm just going to turn this off, allow it cool before I can add it to my mocktail. All right, so now that our syrup is slightly cooled, I'll pour it out from the pot so it can cool more. All right, so I'm going to start by adding my Malta Guinness to the glass. I've got 2 guests today, and both of them are Nigerian food bloggers. One is based in Katsina, that's Chef Maah. The other is based in Canada, Abby's Cookhouse. I'm so happy to have them here today. I know I wanted to that part of. Okay. Okay, allow and come down first. There's no space for guava. Ready? I'll be adding some sprigs of tarragon. Tarragon is from my garden, and then I'll top it with my guava. My guava is not completely cooled because I'm pressed for time. Okay, so this is it. And don't forget, Malta Guinness has got a refreshing new look. So when you find this, it's still the same amazing Malta goodness with the same amazing taste, okay? And if you see the old one too, before it phases out, buy it because it's the same thing, all right? This is beautiful, and my guava syrup is so, like, I know what I tasted. My guests will love it. Yeah, let's go. Okay, foodaholics, so it's time for us to eat this food. The food done and it's looking so beautiful. I also have beautiful guests here with me, Chef Maah all the way from Katsina, and I've got Abby from Abby's Cookhouse all the way from Canada. You've got visitors, so we have to come with our best acts, hoping that they like it. And they are both food bloggers. Yeah, they are both food bloggers and they cook very well. Welcome, our Arewa foodie.
Thank you so much for having me.
You are welcome. Abby?
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so today I have, what would you like to call this?
Should we say bolognese sauce?
Okay, so it's actually not bolognese sauce because I did not use beef or meat. I used ram meat.
Oh.
Have you tried it with ram meat before? No. So minced ram meat. So you want to try it and let us know what you think.
I'm going to taste the sauce first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do that.
Perfect. Now me they talk everything on our chop, me not talk. What do you think? What do you think?
I think it's very delicious. I like the flavor of the ram meat.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. It's a different touch, different taste. Really delicious.
Now, Chef Maah is from the north, so they eat a lot of meat.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I love the sauce. It's saucy and it's juicy, and at the same time, I love the colors, how they are popping.
Yeah. So, just in case both of you watch my videos, and you know, it's so kind of, sometimes you drool when you watch cooking videos, and you are seeing this video, you've not tasted it, and now you have tasted it on behalf of a lot of people watching. So what do you think if you want to rate my cooking?
Let me go first. I think I will give you a 10. Sorry, not 10. 101.
That's how it's been. Because I did cook solid when you cook finish.
How do I beat that now? I guess I can give you 110. It's really good. Really good.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for coming. And I just wanted to make sure that Abby, at least she enjoys Lagos before she goes. Yeah, thank you. Now let's try our mocktail. When Chef Ma was coming from Katsina, she gave me, she brought a full bucket of guava. Because I told her I'm not eating guava in this Lagos. Since I came to this Lagos, you guys have been starving me of guava. So she now brought me 1 bucket of guava. And because we were praying for the festival, running around, I was not able to see or even touch that guava till festival is over. So I made juice out of it, which came out really creamy. And today we are pairing it with our Malta Guinness to make a beautiful creamy Malta mocktail. So guys, cheers to life, cheers to good health, and cheers to goodness.
Refreshing.
Very refreshing.
I'm feeling that guava now.
I am.
This is absolutely nice. Like I said, you cannot be serving people can and bottle of Malta Guinness from your fridge. Change it for them so that they will know that you are adding love, extra love to it. This is so beautiful. I love the guava syrup taste. I'm going to make more things with that guava. I'm really going to make more things.
You can't even tell that there is guava, but then you can tell it's Malta Guinness, but not main Malta Guinness. It's really amazing.
It's beautiful. And you know the aroma from the tarragon as well.
Okay.
Yeah, this is working.
Yeah, I would have thought that guava and malt to be like such a good mix.
Yeah.
But
Amazing mix.
Yeah. And the choice of the herbs is really
Works. It's got this minty taste and also minty aroma. Guys, I don't see as the talk just the flow. If I call guests who know they understand food, I don't go know anything to talk. Food bloggers just they make the talk they flow. So in case you miss anything, please go to Facebook Foodies and Spice, YouTube Foodies and Spice, Gina Foodies and Spice on Instagram, TikTok we are Foodies and Spice, and we again X Gina Moah. Catch up on everything we are doing. WhatsApp, we are almost 1 million followers on that WhatsApp channel. Well, whenever people are coming from, please keep coming. God bless you. Come to my WhatsApp channel, Foodies and Spice. We will not let you go until you get some goodness from Malta Guinness that you used to make your own guava syrup. You have guava in Katsina, make more. You're welcome. You, how you go take carry load? Enter Canada. I know anything you go away. Sorry. All right. Thanks so much. Some more extra goodies for you and some more for you. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining us today. We'll continue to enjoy our food. See you same time, same station next week. I'm back again with more recipes. Love you. Bye.
Bye.